It's that time, y'all. Time for Big Boys Boxing.
If you think I'm a pussy, I'm a punk, you tell me right now. Because listen, I am the baddest man you ever fucking meet.
So that'll give a bit of energy.
Yeah.
It's good night. It is all over in the 11 crowd.
What up, team, and welcome to Big Boys Boxing. Today we are going to do a full rescore of the Joseph Parker versus Dereck Chisora fight. I haven't really done this with other people on in the tech, so bear with me a little. I will be joined by two other Kiwis today, in Hanibal B and Mala 2243, or Stephen, I think it's 2243 as well as his other YouTube name. So let me just get into the voice channel. I am in there. Hannibal knows where to go, so when he's ready he can jump in, and I'll have to send Mala a separate invite, I think. So I'm just doing that now. Give me a sec. Send it to him on Facebook. Knows how to use that one properly. Link to join, bro. Sent. And they should be with us shortly. So I shall also grab the link to the fight, so anybody who wants to watch along with us can do so, and I'll pin that to the top of the live chat. Stephen, there you are, brother. I sent you the link on Facebook. Someone's just jumped in. I'm not on the right window. We got Hannibal in the house. How are you, bro?
Yeah, not too bad, Jono.
That's the way.
How are you?
Yeah, not complaining, man. No point in it because nobody listens if I do.
Like everywhere live?
We are live presently. I've sent a link to Mala. I see him in the chat there, so he shouldn't be too far away. Quite often has a few issues getting in there, but we shall get there. And right, what was I doing? Pinning a link for the fight to the top, so anybody else who would like to watch along with us can do so. While I'm sorting this out, because we're all Kiwis, I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, they'll be biased as, so do you want to give us a quick rundown of your opinion of Joseph Parker?
My current opinion of Joseph Parker?
Correct.
Well, as you know, I scored the fight in favour for Chisora. I think I haven't got my book on me, which is bad planning, but I believe I had it 115, 112 in Chisora's favour. Joe is basically sums a couple of words to sum it up: unfulfilled talent. He just hasn't progressed. He's got to a certain level, I feel, and he's kind of leveled out. I'll be the first to admit if I'm wrong, if Andy Lee can actually teach him a few things that actually stay on board and he retains. I still, as you know, don't put all the blame on Kevin Barry. I mean, certain things Joe should have learnt by now: lateral movement, not going straight backwards. That's just some of the fundamentals. No one can tell me that Kevin Barry hasn't tried to install those in Joe.
Yep.
So, unfulfilled talent.
Yep.
Basically.
Okay, and I'll give y'all my opinion. For those of you who have been watching the channel for some time, you know, I've tried to support Joseph Parker being a countryman and whatnot, but he's one of the most frustrating guys to get in behind because we don't see a lot of improvement in a lot of areas, and like Hannibal was saying, I don't think that's all down to coaching. I think there are some issues Joe has with aggression levels. He takes too long of breaks in fights, whether that's he doesn't trust his conditioning or not, I don't know. He's always said he's never nervous because he's done the work in camp. So what's the excuse? It's got to be a mental thing for sure for me. But in my opinion, I don't think Joseph will ever be a world champion again. I think it was timed right, and he's a level below the top guys, like the 3 top guys. I think, you know, Wilder, Fury and Joshua. However, I think there's a big group of guys, you know, the top sort of 15, besides those 3, there's a group of them, and I think they're all on a very similar level. If someone times it right, they may become a world champion, because there's no doubt the belts are going to get fractured again. If we do get an undisputed champion, then they're going to get fractured again. So someone's going to have opportunities, and it's going to be all about positioning yourself in the rankings and whatnot. But I'm not that high on Joseph Parker. When I first started watching him, I thought he was pretty awesome, pretty quick, but they all look good when they're facing journeymen. So, you know, once he got to that world level, things started getting a bit tougher. The Carlos Takams, the Eddie Ruizes, the Dillian Whites, you know, the Anthony Joshuas. I think he may have found his ceiling. I'll put it that way. But anyway, okay, Stephen's having issues getting in. Okay, maybe we'll change.
Hey, John, I'll be back in 20 seconds, John. I'm just going to grab my book so I actually have my previous round by round scores.
Okay, I'm going to switch over to the live channel because it might be easier for Marla. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm just going over to Discord and we'll drop out of this channel. We'll go into the live channel. Live panel. We'll go in there and I'll drop you another invite, Marla. Hopefully this one will work easier for you. Give me a sec here. Where are we? Facebook, here we go. Send him another one. I needed to get the invite. Forgot that. No, I didn't. There it is. Right, so Hannibal's back with us in the live chat. Just working on getting Stephen in here, or Marla, whichever you prefer. So drop him this link. Try that one, Marla. See if that one works for you. Might work a bit better. The channel we were in had some restrictions. So, I guess I should get the stream up for you guys. We want Chrome. That's the one. There's Chrome streaming. Oops, I shouldn't be showing that. There we go. Shouldn't be showing that either. This is the one we want. But hey, it's only you guys that can see it.
Early in the morning.
Yes. Just having a look on YouTube because I've never done it this way before to see what happens with me streaming it. Okay, there we go. It's working right. I think. must be a hell of a lag. Oh no, that's right, that's right. I'm looking at YouTube, I'm not looking at Discord. So, alright, how you going, Stephen? Hopefully not too far away. No, it just says invalid invite. Okay,
It's unusual.
that is unusual. Can you send me your Discord tag in Facebook, Stephen? And I'll make sure that you get permission. I don't know why it's doing that, but if you send me your full Discord tag in Facebook, I'll be able to track you down and get you in there. Phil Carl Roberts in the house, good to have you in, brother. The Boxing Lounge, that's Tommy Temper, good to have you in. Hopefully we'll get into this soon. We're just trying to get Marlo on here, he's having some issues. The Bronze Plumber in the house, good to have you in, man. Anybody else? Oh, Reality's Voice, talking about soccer up there. Send me another link. Do you know what it says? It's expired. Okay, hold on, man. Hold on, man. I'll try one more time. It shouldn't be expired. I better check it. Invite. I'll change it so it's got no expiry, just to be sure. Never expire. And this link you'll be able to use forever, Marla. Okay, here it comes. I'll be dropping it in just a sec.
It's reading Bronze Plumber's comments.
Yeah, read them aloud, man, if you feel like it, while we try to get this sorted out. I just dropped you another one, Stephen. Hopefully that one will work. Keep an eye on that. See what Stephen says. I've sent you the other link, mate, and it's got no expiry on it. I sent you what I think is my Discord link, not just start with that one. Okay. Well, we'll just see. You might be able to jump in. I'll have a look at that Discord tag. Hopefully, I can pin him down. BBBoxing Discord server. Oh, that's my message. Yeah, Discord's a bit difficult sometimes for those who haven't used it much. To find your Discord tag, Stephen, you go down the bottom when you're in Discord, and there's a little gear icon down the bottom. You hit that, and it comes up with your profile. It says my Discord tag is BBBoxing #3061, and it gives you an idea what a Discord tag is. We'll give it another 2 minutes. If we can't get in, we'll have to get moving. Sorry, Stephen, this is a bit of a mish. Says invalid invite. Or I might not have permission, just okay. Yeah, it seems you haven't become a member of of the server, Marla. That's why you're having so many issues. But I can't send you an invite if I don't have your Discord tag. I tried searching for you and 3 different Marlas came up, and when I hit enter it says results, no results found, so I'm not sure what's going on there, mate. Anyways, looks like we're gonna have to get started without him unless you can find that Discord tag so I can send him an invite. That sucks, man. Bugger. Stream paused. Swap your applications. What's this? That doesn't come up before either. What's it saying on your stream? Can you see YouTube now, Mo? I mean, Hannibal?
Yep, okay, it's working again.
It's working again? I must just be when I'm off the... okay, it's working again. Rightio. We shall get into it then. So, while I've got this on, I'm not going to be able to watch the chat or anything, but the link is at the top there for anybody who may want to watch the fight along with us. We are about to start. I have my score sheet ready. We will be watching with no volume. Oops, let's make some noise in here so we can get a good view. And let's roll. Got no volume. For those of you who may want to watch along with us, I'll say ding 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 when the bell goes. Oh, I can hear the bell. Maybe I'll give it a tiny little bit of volume. There we go. Just a tiny bit. So we can hear the bells and whatnot. Here we go. Ding ding ding. Round 1 underway. And here comes the knockdown. Boom. Parker look on his face is like, what the fuck? I'm alright, hurry up, finish your count, let's go. Alright, now we're back to it. Chisora comes rushing in, tried throwing another right hand over the top, but Joe dipped his head forward to miss it that time. Comes up with a double jab, hook to the body hook over the top, and Joe ties him up. So Dereck's, besides the knockdown, Dereck's still winning the round right here. Another jab as he comes in, but he gets caught with a counter and then tries to throw a couple of shots to the body, but Joe's trying his best to tie him up and walk him backwards. Dereck's trying to do a little bit of work with a free hand. Short combo and then tied up from Joe. Joe lead right hand, tries a left hook. Right hook from Dereck Chisora lands in there as well. 1-2 from Joe. Ties him up. Dereck's trying to work again. Jab from Parker lands. Cross there. 1-2 from Joe. Comes in with the jab and throws a big swinging hook, does Dereck, and he misses. Joe ties him up. And not much happening again. Jab from Joe. Jab, triple jab from Joe. 2 of them landed. Only one of them missed. And a 1-2 from Joe. Dereck's coming in and tying up. 2 from Joe again, and then a left hook, then a right uppercut. Dereck tries to throw a couple of shots. He landed 1 right hook in there. And he's trying to throw some body shots. Joe's pushing him back to the ropes. So it breaks him up. Jab. It's only a grazing jab. That one landed from Joe. Left hook, right hand from Joe, and then ties him up. 1-2 from Joe, then 2 right hooks and a right uppercut from Dereck, and they get tied up again. Dereck trying to work on the ropes, throws a kidney shot. Right, so that's the first round. Now what I saw on that was a legit knockdown, right? But the rest of the round was pretty even. And I've heard the argument that Joe won the rest of the round after the knockdown, so it's a 10-9 round. Now, I don't think that's valid. It can be done like that, but you have to fully dominate the rest of the round after getting knocked down, and Joe did not do that. So that's a 10-8 round for me. What are your thoughts, Hannibal?
You also have it a 10-8 round. For it to be scored a 10-9, Joe would have had to physically have hurt Chisora in that.
Yep. Or
put him down or something.
Yep. Besides the knockdown, do you think Joe won the rest of the round? Do you think it was pretty even?
A lot of those 1-2s, the right hand Chisora was stuck in under.
Yep.
Sometimes the jab or the left hook would catch him, but he was stuck in under that second straight right. So close, but I definitely, it's a full 10-8 round to Chisora. I think he edged it. He was busy enough.
Agreed.
I know, first round, but I still want to see these judges. More warnings for rabbit punches, more warnings for holding. Joe's just holding all the time.
He is. Yep. Let's have a quick look at the chat and see what we've got in here. I don't think there's too much argument about the first round anyway, really, to be honest. Have a quick look. Bronze plumber 10-8 Parker. Didn't do enough to make it 10-9. Exactly my point. Good comment. Just start without me. Don't worry about it. Yeah, sorry Stephen. We'll have to get you sorted out with Discord. Maybe after the stream I'll try and help you and get properly hooked up with it. Alright, so
I'm still at a bit of a loss how that put Parker down. It doesn't look like a hard shot or anything. Yeah, it's a clubbing shot, but
yeah,
I
believe there is.
It seems like it was on rubber legs to begin with.
Yeah. Here comes a replay of the knockdown between rounds here, so we get another look at that. There it is. Thing is, he knew that was coming. Why didn't he lean forward like he did for a lot of the rest of the fight? That leaning back with the chin up.
It's something that Joe does. He notices punches coming and he faces away from it. He does it in clinches as well, which often results in a lot of these punches being caught behind the head. He'll look away from the incoming punch. He'll know it's coming and look away from it.
Yeah, trying to take
behind the head.
He's trying to take a bit of sting out of it, but he's not far enough away to get out of the way of it, so he needs to come forward to get inside it instead, or duck under it, like he did for a lot of the rest of the fight. There's some good exchanges, but I didn't think Dereck went balls to the wall after the knockdown. So, we're about to start round 2. Ding, ding, ding. Just pausing. If at any point you see a big scoring punch that I don't mention, sing out, man.
Roger.
Right, we're underway. Jab from Parker. Both of them hit the block. And Parker blocked the body shot too. Two of them didn't block that third one from Chisora. It wasn't a heavy shot. Down and up from Chisora. The up landed. Oh, 1, 2, 3 from Chisora. The right hand landed at the end. Posturing. Trying to stab to the body again of Chisora, so Joe ties him up. Grabs him, turns him, pushes him back to the ropes. Jab from Parker, that one landed. Jab from Chisora landed. Jab to the body from Chisora. Double jab from Parker, only the first one landed though. Another stab to the body from Chisora. 1-2 hook. Then they tie up. Chisora tries to work, but he hits arms, and the ref breaks him up. Jab, jab, right hand flies over the top of Dereck Chisora's head. They're tied up. Dereck's throwing those kidney shots again. Before the ref comes in and breaks him up. Jab from Parker hits the gloves. And the jab hits the head, but the right hand comes over the top from Chisora and lands. There's a left uppercut in there from Chisora, lands two, but Parker comes back with a couple of shots himself. Left, right, right, left. He ties up Chisora. The ref breaks him up. He's getting warned for a shot behind the head, is Chisora. Parker should have got warned too, because he did a retaliation shot straight afterwards on the back of the head. Jab from Parker hits gloves, then he jabs to the body and lands and jabs to the head, but Dereck comes back with a jab to the body and a right hand over the top. Two hooks to the body from Chisora and they tie up again. Throws a right hand and left uppercut this Parker, but nothing really lands. Dereck's thrown a couple of punches there that were blocked as well. He throws a big right hand that hits Joe's arm. Keeps getting his arm up in the way of that right. Tries a couple of shots to the body. One of them landed, does Chisora, and Joe ties him up again. Ref breaks him up. Trying those stabs to the body. Neither of them really landed that time from Chisora. Joe's got hold of his arm right in front of the referee and the ref does nothing. What was it? I'll go back a little bit for that. What was that combo from Joe? Is it left right or right left? Right before the bell. 1-2. It was only a grazing shot. Now, most people I've spoken to have said Dereck Chisora blazed the first 6 rounds, no problem. I thought that round was pretty close. I'd probably still give it to Chisora because there was more volume, but I thought the cleaner work was landed by Joe. There just wasn't quite enough of it to nick the round, in my opinion. But I think that round could have gone either way. Thoughts, Hannibal?
Originally I gave it to Chisora, but Joe was definitely landing some clean jabs, but yeah, I just don't think he was doing enough. Chisora was outworking him. Yeah, I still think it's Chisora's round.
Chisora's round? Sweet as. So, I didn't write down the first score. 10-8 to Chisora first round. 10-9 to Chisora second round. Okay, I think I actually gave that round to Parker first time around.
It's the third time I've watched that round now, and I'm almost on the fence. I've given it twice to Chisora, once to Parker. But the sheer volume of Chisora puts it in Chisora's camp. I mean, a few jabs. Chisora's landing 3-1 in my opinion.
Yeah.
That round.
I think if Joe had have landed a couple of clean right hands in that round, a couple of good ones, it would have won him the round. It was that close.
Possible.
But as it stands, Dereck is up by 3 points. So probably a bit of a replay between rounds here. There's that right hand that landed over the top from Chisora. You see those body shots there were blocked, and neither of those two landed from Chisora. The body shot was blocked. The right hand.
Marla says in the chat that he gave Chisora the first 4 rounds.
Okay. That body shot landed. That body shot landed. That body shot landed. There was 3 hooks landed
It's a
there.
nice body shot too.
Yep. Right, left, right.
Just under the elbow.
Yep.
But look at Del Boy, he's feeling it.
That's only 2 rounds and he is blowing, man.
And why can't Joe see that? Why couldn't he have elevated the pace?
Worried about getting...
No way Chisora goes the distance if the pace was stepped up.
Yeah. Ding, ding, ding. Round 2. It's alright. We're cruising. Starting out here. Right hand and a body shot, both blocked by Chisora, but that right hand at the end landed. It wasn't a heavy one though. Stab to the body, lands between the elbows, and then that stab to the body was blocked. And blocked again, but the right hand landed. He tries to come with the right hand over the top in a clinch. Partially blocked, but they're tied up. Dereck's trying to work, Joe's trying to push him back. And then comes the ref. He just doesn't look keen in these first few rounds, eh, this Joe? A couple of light jabs land, but not really effective. Then throws a 1-2, the right landed. Tie him up and Joe tries to hang on. Dereck's trying to work once again, but the ref comes in. Double jab from Parker. Both landed that time. Hard to see from that camera angle what happened just then. Dereck threw a left hand and Joe throws a right hook when they're working in close. The ref breaks him up again. Jab from Joe misses. Right hand blocked by Chisora. Blocked from Chisora. Couple of jabs to the body, but they're partially blocked. That right hand lands to the body. Couple of working shots on the inside there, just below the elbows again. Chisora's winning this third. Jab from Parker. Jab again, but they're really light. Then a 1-2 and a left uppercut from Joe. Uppercut landed, the right hand landed, but the jab missed. Jab from Parker lands, then a right hand to the body that lands from Chisora. Chisora steps in with a jab that's partially blocked, then tries to throw a couple of body shots before Joe ties him up. Lead right hand from Joe lands. Pushes Chisora back again to the ropes. Why is the ref not speaking to Joe, man? 2 jabs from Joe, but they both missed. Or one blocked and one over the head. Just pause that there. That's one thing I noticed Dereck does a lot in this fight. When he comes forward, he swings his head to the left and low without throwing a punch, and then comes back with swings the other way and then throws right over the top. Watch this. See? Oh, he throws the jab to the body first, a hook to the body first, and then throws the right hand over the top, and it landed.
I think he's trying to imitate his overhand right feint. So he basically moves like he's going to throw the overhand right, and then he threw the left, followed by the right.
Yeah. Couple of jabs to the body that will block from Chisora. Oh, nice left uppercut from Joe there landed. There he goes with that same move again, swings that head to the left. They get tied up. It's not really much landed in there. That's a Chisora round easy for me, that one. What are your thoughts, man?
Definitely Chisora around. Yeah, Joe needs to feint more.
He does.
Like every time he hinted at throwing that right hand, Chisora would duck to his right, and then he's open for that 45 left uppercut.
Yep.
He's right there, followed by the right hand, which Joe didn't often throw.
Right. Let me just pause that. Go over, have a quick look at the chat. See what's going on over there. Three zip, just more work. More landed. Yep, agreed. Big boys boxing, we need a rematch. I agree.
Yep, sooner the better.
I will get to that once we've finished the scoring. I think it's a
Neither
great
me in the hurt. Let's do it in 6 weeks.
Yeah. Oops. Oops. That's still between rounds. There we go, seconds out. Coming into round 4, team. I think this was one that I thought was close. Double jab from Parker and then he steps out of range. Chisora's throwing a couple of jabs as he walks in, but they were both hit on the gloves. Jab from Parker lands. Counter jab from Parker lands. Dereck threw a right hand and got one in there though. Jab from Parker lands. Jab from Parker again. Some of these angles are not so good from the camera. Dereck tries a big sweeping left hook and Joe leans out of the way. They get tied up. Got Joe winning this round at the moment. A few punches in a flurry there. I think Joe got the better of that one too. Jab from Joe. Jab from Joe. Jab from Joe. Jab to the body from Chisora. He's bobbing in, not throwing a lot. Here's Chisora. Tries to throw a right hook to the body, but it's partially blocked. Joe grabs hold of him, turns him to the ropes, and he lands a right hand while in the working. Oh, and a right uppercut while he's got Dereck against the ropes as well. Getting pretty scrappy here. Ref sorted out. Here he comes, breaks it up. Jab from Joe. Left hook, couple of hooks to the body. 3 hooks to the body from Chisora. 1-2 from Joe lands, then 3 hooks to the body from Chisora. Left hook from Joe lands. Comes in with a jab and then tries a left hook to Chisora, but he goes back down under the elbows and throws 3 body shots. 2 jabs land from Chisora, 2 jabs land from Parker, 1 from Chisora, then another jab from Parker, then another jab from Chisora and a right hook that lands on the arms. Triple lazy jab from Chisora. Tries a left uppercut to the body inside and they get tied up. I've still got Joe winning this round. At this point. Right hand, left uppercut. The right hand missed, but the left uppercut landed from Joe, and then they get tied up. Jab from Joe. Big right hand from Dereck. It partially lands. Oh, and then the same from Parker. 1-2, and the right hand lands from Parker. You back, mate?
Yep, sorry, crapped out.
You all good?
Yep.
Go back just a little bit. That right hand, I didn't think it landed heavy, but it did land. That right landed from Joe. And a 3-4 shot combination. A couple of them landing there from Joe. He's got his hands up. Dereck tries to fight back, but hits a couple of blocks. Now he's going to the body where he should have gone. Little uppercuts to the body. Joe's trying to throw some right hands over the top while they're in close, and Joe ties him up. Oh, right hand landed over the top from Chisora there. See, that's a Parker round for me.
I'm going to struggle that round. She was jumping a bit on me before she crapped out. Yeah, as you know, I originally had it Chisora's way, but no, don't worry going back or anything.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll have to go with your opinion on that one.
I thought it was close. But I thought Parker landed the more meaningful shots in there. I think the volume from Chisora had dipped a little bit in that, and the body shots that he was landing didn't seem as heavy and effective to me. Don't get me wrong, I don't think it was a way clear Parker round, but I do think that was a Parker round.
Okay.
And I knew that was a close round. I've watched it twice, I only scored it once. So that's a Parker round for me, round 4. Now,
I'll put a little question mark next to it. I'll re-watch it again shortly.
that's the one. I put a little mark next to a swing round. Just have a quick look in the chat to see if anybody's telling me what the hell am I looking at, because I'm sure that's what I'm gonna get. But that's a Parker round for me.
There's not too much abuse there from what I can see.
22. I agree. Okay. Parker started okay, but I think Dereck took over. I could consider it a 10-10 or a 10.
I believe Bomber's talking about that particular round.
Yes. Okay, well, I didn't see much in that round that I thought was effective from Chisora. Some of his shots when he was trying to go up top were getting blocked. Even some of the body shots that he was throwing were getting blocked by elbows, but the ones he did land in that round, to me, didn't look like they were very heavy, and they didn't look like they were very effective. But like we said, that round's got a mark next to it. I know it was a close round, but I like the straight, effective work that Parker did. So we all score a little different. Right, there'll be a few highlights in between the round here that we missed some of. Hannibal.
And just for the prudent man's comment, I also had Chisora winning for 115, 112.
I had it stupidly wide for Parker, but at the time I was trying to concentrate on commentating the punches, and I had my missus over my shoulder with comments and kids in the background making noise, so I'll
Titty tickling going on.
Missus coming over and tickling Joseph Parker's titties while he's sitting in the corner on the screen. Remembering her, she's remembering the cuddle she got in Christchurch from him when he went down there for the Flores fight. Seconds out, coming into round 5. Team, here we go. Jab, jab. Light jabs, but they all landed from Parker. Hook to the body, then he tries the right hand over the top to Chisora and it gets blocked. Same again, Joe's ready for it. He's getting his arm up. He's jabbing on the back foot as Parker. Dereck coming forward. Not throwing a lot, but coming forward. 1-2 and a left uppercut from Parker. The uppercut landed. Jab, jab from Parker. They're light, but they're landing. Jab, jab from Parker. Both landed. Jab from Chisora to the chest. Jab to the chest from Chisora again. Jab from Parker. His jab looks a bit lazy, does Parker, but they are hitting to Chisora's face, so they are scoring shot. How effective or not is a different story. A couple of hooks to the body from Chisora there. Jab from Parker. Jab from Parker again, and it was short. Dereck tries that overhand right, and Joe ties him up again. Needs to get on that jab more. Does Parker. Jab, jab. 2 out of 3 landed there. Jab again from Parker as Chisora tries to come in with a jab. He's bobbing and weaving coming in. A couple of jabs from Chisora from the southpaw stance. 1, 2 right hands, one to the body, one to the face in the clinch from Chisora. Jab from Parker. Tries to jab to the body to Chisora, but that one was fended away with a hand. Tries the left hook. Leans in, got caught with a counter there to Chisora as he was coming in. Double jab from Parker, both lands. Single jab from Chisora lands. 1-2 from Parker. The 2 landed. Chisora comes in close, tries to work inside, but Joe grabs hold of him, turns him around and pushes him on the ropes. The ref breaks them up. Jab from Parker, the wrist. Left hook, right hook to the body from Chisora. And they tie it up again. Jab again from Parker. And again, landed. Oh, that lazy one missed it just then. 3-punch combination from Parker, and then he turns and gets out of trouble. Grabs hold of Chisora, tries to push him back as the ref breaks them up. Right hand whistles over the top from Parker, but the second right hand landed. See, that's a very close round to me as well. Another very close round. You want to go first on that one, Hannibal? Oh, I lost you.
I'm here, man. I'm just relocating to the PC. The stream's crapping out on me.
Okay.
So you go first.
Okay, man. This was a very close round to me. Joe stepped up his jab and landed a lot more jabs in that round. Dereck was doing the usual, trying to attack the body, throw that right hand over the top, but I didn't see one right hand of his land in that round, over the headshots anyway. He landed a couple of body shots in there, but for me, I don't think there was enough that landed from Chisora to win him the round. The jabs and a couple of straight right hands and a couple of uppercuts from Parker won that round for me. I thought it was close again though, so once again I think we can put a mark next to it, but I gave that to Joe. It was close. Thoughts, Hannibal? Did you see it or did it fuck out too much on you? It's still relocated. Shouldn't be far away. I'll whiz over to the chat and have a quick look. But yeah, it was a very close round, and the scorecards of that Polish judge, these close rounds, if he gave the close rounds to Parker, then it is what it is. Parker jabs are effective in this round. He makes Chisora reset. That's while Chisora stands to look frustrated. Yep. That's what I was saying at the start of the round. Joe needs to get on that jab more. I gave Parker the 5th. Says Stephen. Fair enough, bro. Bronze Plumber. Another 10-10. Perhaps. Parker 10-9. See, I don't give tied rounds. Ever. And judges aren't supposed to either. That's the problem here. The 10-point must system says somebody must win the round. This 10-10 crap is not good enough. You have to pick somebody to win the round, in my opinion. But like I said earlier, everybody scores slightly different. We'll see how we go. Are you back with us, Hannibal? Right, he's having some issues. Must be booting the PC. There he is.
Oh, Discord's having all sorts of issues. Right.
The 5th.
Yeah, I do believe it was first time Chisora's punch numbers started dipping, and as someone said, he's starting the frustration of being held so much, and other things are definitely starting to visibly take effect.
Along with fatigue.
Yeah, from this point on, the fight sort of changes. Chisora's punch numbers drop dramatically, and it's more of a Joseph show. And some of these later rounds are more the interesting ones for me that I actually scored for Chisora. I believe the 10th and the 12th I gave Chisora.
Exactly, that's what I was going to say. 10 and 12 are the interesting ones.
Yep.
But the 5th, which way did you think it went?
Sorry, I gave Chisora the 9th and the 12th originally. The 5th, originally I gave that to Chisora also. The very first round I gave to Parker in the live fight was the 6th.
Okay. And Discord was messing up, so you didn't really get to see 5 much, did you?
And unfortunately not, mate. I'll straight afterwards I'll rewatch 4 and 5 again and
2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I've got that as a Parker round, but I've got a mark next to it as well because it's another very close round in my opinion for now.
Roger.
All right.
Things should be playing a lot better now for me.
Okay. Back to the fight. So there might be a little bit of replays here from 5 between the rounds for you. There you go. Yeah, that one landed.
So did that.
One of those body shots hit an arm though. Yeah, 3 of those shots landed to the body. That one hit the elbow. That one hit the elbow.
Slipped through.
Slipped under that, like nicked the elbow on the way through, yeah.
Definitely took a bit off it.
You'll see that's a tight round as well. But we'll figure out these tight rounds after, and we'll figure out what the scores could have been with these tight rounds. Round 6 underway. I believe this is one that I gave to Chisora originally for some reason. You'll soon see. 2 body shots. Another body stab from Chisora. Parker hasn't even landed a punch yet. Landed a slight jab, but hardly anything on it. Jab from Parker right to the body from Chisora, then a 1-2 from Parker. The 2 landed. Triple jab from Parker as he moves around. Those jabs landed. Oh, and then a right hand down the pipe from Parker. How the hell did I give this to Chisora? Jab to the body from Chisora. Jab to the face from Parker, and a jab. Chisora tries to come in with the right hand, but Parker's out of town. 1-2 from Parker. The jab landed, but the 2 didn't really land there. They get tied up. Stab to the body from Chisora. I don't know if that landed or not. Parker tries a jab, but Chisora gets out of dodge. Right hand uppercut. The left uppercut landed from Parker, then a double jab. Chisora comes in with a jab, but he gets counter jab. Now he throws a stab to the body. Parker throws 2 shots to the head. Jab from Parker. Stab to the body from Chisora. Stab to the body from Chisora. Left hook, right hand from Parker. Then they get tied up. Parker turns him. Ooh, there's a good kidney shot from Chisora in the clinch there. Ref broke them up. Stab to the body from the southpaw stance from Chisora. Ducking down, tries to throw 2 punches. They were both blocked. All those body shots from Chisora weren't they? They weren't blocked. Parker turns him, grabs hold of him. Okay, I can see why maybe I gave Chisora this round all of a sudden. 1-2 from Parker. Jab, then 1-2 landed. Tries a stab to the body, but it was blocked. Then tries the stabbing over the top, but they were blocked as well, and blocked again from... See, he's blocking a few of these shots, as Parker. They got tied up, the ref broke them up again. Stab to the body, but it missed from Chisora. Stab to the head. Oh, right hand over the top from Chisora landed. Jab, right hand from Parker, but the right missed. 2 jabs landed. Couple of messy hooks. Oh, 1 good right hook from... 2 good right hooks from Chisora at the end of the round there. So I think I'm still going to give that to Chisora. Actually, it was pretty close. Once again, these rounds are so close, and I can understand why some of them went one way and some went the other. Your thoughts there, Hannibal?
Yeah, I'm still edging it out to Joseph. Unfortunately, that stream is still just not coming through good quality for me, so I'm now getting my own up and running and
That's
just
the
getting
one.
it set up. So when we get a round 7 going, I'll watch my own and clearer quality.
Sweet as. I can drop that stream down there.
And I'll just keep it with no volume and stop and start it as we do.
That's the one.
But yeah, I thought that was Joe's round. The work Dereck was doing dropped off dramatically and was less effective.
Was Joe doing enough, you think?
Hey, I always like Joe to do more.
Yeah.
Does Joe ever do enough? That's debatable. I think at times he can be accused of doing just enough to lose.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah.
Well, for that one, for tie break, maybe I'll go to the chat and see what we can find here. I do think it was still very close though. So, comments on round 6. I gave Parker rounds 5, 6. Okay. Stephen's got 6 to Parker. 5-1 or 4-0 for Chisora. 5-1 4-0-2. Okay, I'm not sure what that comment actually means there. The round 6, Parker dominates. 140. Okay. Alright, looks like it's a Parker round, fellas.
Agreed.
Right. So I'll put a mark next to that one just because I called it a Chisora round. I thought it was close though. So that's 6 down, and we've got. I'll add them up actually. 1, 2, 3, 30, 50. 30, 1, 2, 3 for Parker. 30, 2 nines is 48, and 8 is 56. 56 for Parker. $57 for Chisora. 56-57 after 6, and we are getting back into it. I'm just going between rounds at present. I'll let you know when it's seconds out so you can get pretty much in sync, bro.
All good.
Buddy McGurk's still talking to Chisora. He's blowing, man. He's been blowing the same since the end of round 2.
I think he's blowing a little bit more.
Yeah, now he's going spitting. Seconds out. Round 7. Ding, ding, ding. Here we go. Jab from Chisora. Double jab from Parker. Jab to the body from Chisora, but he gets jabbed over the top at the same time. Blocked jab from Chisora. Parker tries a jab, but he was short. Lead right hand from Parker. Tries the right hand left hook, but the hook was blocked by Chisora. Jab from Parker, only nicks Chisora. 3 shots to the body from Chisora there. As soon as Parker's against the ropes, jab to the body from Chisora. Jab, jab, jab from Parker. Chisora tries to throw a combo to the body, but Parker blocked him. He was ready for it. Double jab from Parker. Changing direction. Jab right hand, but only the jab lands. Jab lands from Parker. Couple of light jabs land from Chisora. Now Parker ties him up. Chisora throws an uppercut to the body in the clinch. Tries one over the top and the ref breaks him up. Jab from Parker landed. Jab right hand from Chisora landed. 2 shots to the body landed. Oh, 2 good shots from Parker inside land. Couple of jabs blocked by Chisora. And Parker ties him up, walks him backwards. Jab right hand left hook. The right hand missed, but the hook and the jab land from Parker. Another jab from Parker, another double jab from Parker, and the right hand land. Chisora comes in with a double jab. One of them blocked, the other one lands. Tied up. Dereck's trying to throw uppercuts to the body with the free hand. Parker's got to learn how to tie him up properly if he's going to do that. Jab from Parker. Right hand to the body, left hand to the body from Chisora. Landed. And then he throws a right hook that hits Joe behind the head, and the ref warns him again. Jab from Parker, jab from Chisora. Parker taking a walk. Double jab, right hand, uppercut from Parker landed. See, I think he hurt Chisora just there for a second. And then he gets in too close and smothers himself. He landed a good few combinations there to Joe. Dereck's trying to come in with the jab, but he missed. Joe's out of dodge. Wades in again with a hook to the body to Chisora. Double triple jab from Parker as he steps around to his left. Couple of body shots from Chisora there. One of them landed and the other one was blocked. That's a Parker round for me. What about you, man?
Yep, Parker round.
Parker round. Okay.
Starting to do some good work, but yeah, Parker's inside game is shocking. He smothers himself consistently.
Yep, he does. He's always done it. He always, when he gets in range, if he thinks he's dominant, he just keeps walking forward and closes down his own space. Idiot.
Yeah, well,
There's a couple of replays here.
I think at this point he'd be starting to understand those things.
Yeah, well, he's been a pro for what, 9 years, 8 years. Seconds out, but I'll pause that. Gonna have a quick look at the chat.
Roger.
Quick look in the chat.
Malaga,
Parker the
Parker
7.
the 7th.
Yep.
Yep.
Bronze Plumber 7 equals Parker. Looking fast. Overall 5-2. Stephen 4722. I've got to get those numbers right. I gave Parker the 5th round. Oh, that's an old comment. Okay. Right. Back to it. And we are seconds out.
Sweet.
And ding ding ding. Round 8 underway. Jab from Parker. Jab from Chisora to the body. Tries a couple of jabs, but they're both tangled up in blocks. One stab to the body from Chisora there. Double left hook from Parker. Chisora comes in with 2 hooks to the body. Comes rushing into Chisora with a couple of overhands. One of them landed, but Parker ties him up, throws his own uppercut on the inside at the same time. The referee's telling them both off, but looking at Chisora, saying, when I say stop, you stop. Jab right hand from Parker. Stab to the body from Chisora. 1-2 from Parker, landed. Oh, right hook to the body landed from Chisora. Left hook as well landed. Parker pushing him back to the ropes again. He's not very good at clinching, is Joe. Jab to the gloves from Parker. What's the point of that? He tries a big right hand to Chisora, but missed. Straight right to the body, but it was partially blocked from Chisora. Tries the 1-2 hook. Chisora, but it was blocked again. Couple of jabs from Parker land there. And again, couple of jabs as Chisora's coming in. Chisora lands a southpaw jab twice, and Parker lands a right hand on the inside. Ties him up. Double triple jab from Chisora up from Parker, single jab from Chisora. Left 45 uppercut from Parker landed there. They get tied up again. Chisora trying to jab. Pretty much blocked that little flurry there, and they get tied up again. Joe's got to stop standing in the corners. Trying to work on the inside, both of them a little bit, nothing really of any consequence lands before the ref breaks them up again. Jab from Parker, hit the gloves. Right hand landed from Parker there. Chisora trying to throw those hooks to the body, but Parker's got his elbows low this time. Tries the hook, 1-2. Oh, Parker lands 1, 2, 3. Good shots. Oh, big swinging wide hook over the top from Parker. Didn't really land. Chisora throws something back that didn't really land either. Ooh, good hook to the 3 hooks to the 4 hooks to the body from Chisora there. Oh, comes back with straight punches. This Parker 1-2. Left hook from Chisora. Oh, good couple of right hands from Parker land there. That was a good round. That was a fun round. I think Nick.
It was.
Yeah. There you go, man. What are your thoughts on that one?
Rewatching, I'm just frustrated with Joe.
Like his whole career.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like,
his last 10 fights
at this
anyway.
point, he just needs to be stepping up the tempo. Chisora is clearly struggling. Which he seems to have done, but then he takes his foot right off it again. But once at the end of that round, he seemed to want to get his hands free and not actually hug.
Yeah.
But
Maybe
then reverted back pretty quickly.
Maybe not quite as much zip on Chisora's punches, so he's feeling a bit safer.
It lasted for 20 seconds.
Yeah. I think there was that one spot in there where Joe threw a good flurry and Dereck backed up to the ropes and Joe threw a couple of shots before they got tied up. I think that's enough to be the decider for the round, but...
oh yes, I gave the round to Joe.
Yeah. Alright, we both gave that to Joe then. That's easy. I think the next couple of rounds will probably be easy too.
Well, next one's an interesting one for me.
Oh, it's 9 next. Yes, it
One
is.
that I gave to Chisora next.
Yeah, I couldn't remember whether it was 9 or 10, which was an interesting one. This might be it. Here we go. Ding, ding, ding. Round 9. Punches been thrown, but nobody's landed anything just yet, really. In close, couple of body shots from Chisora, but they're hitting the guard. Good jab from Chisora there, landed. Parker, a couple of lazy jabs out there to maintain distance, but nothing lands and they get tied up again. Oh, here we go. Good couple of punches from Parker there, like 3 punches landed and he copped 1 in return. Chisora trying to go to the body again, but Joe's got his guard lowered for his body now. Jab from Parker, stab to the body from Chisora landed underneath Parker's jab. Double jab right hand from Parker as Chisora throws 1 right hand. Stab to the body from Chisora, and they get tied up. Jab from Parker. 1-2 from Parker. Dereck ducks in. He's not throwing punches and he comes in at the moment. Too tired is Chisora. He's trying to make Parker punch. Come on, Joe, jab. Right hand left hook, and then another left hook from Parker. Jab from Parker. Jab from Parker. 1-2 from Parker. And a 1 again after that. He's not throwing anything really as Chisora. Tries to come in with a stab to the body and right over the top, but Joe ties him up. Stab to the body from Chisora, but partially blocked. Double jab from Parker. Another jab from Parker. Jab from Chisora. Double jab from Parker. Only the second one hits the face though. Tries a bit of an uppercut. Left uppercut there, Parker, in the right hand, but Dereck's too close and they get tied up. Oh, good lead. Right hand left hook from Parker. Pushes Chisora back to the ropes again. Ref breaks him up. Jab from Parker misses. Right hand lands from Chisora. Didn't really see what happened there. The ref got in the way. There was a couple of punches thrown, but they're tied up on the ropes. 1-2 from Parker. Jab jab from Parker. 1 jab from Chisora. Hook from Parker. Left hook. They're getting close. Parker's trying to work a little bit to the body. Looks like Dereck's hanging on. That's the end of round 9. You gave that one to Chisora initially.
Initially I did, yes.
Yeah? Thoughts now?
It's definitely a lot closer.
I still gave that one to Parker myself, but it's still another close-ish round. That close. I couldn't remember if it was this one or the next one. It might be the next one that I thought was closer. Have a look at the chat and see what peeps are saying about round 9. Round 9. Parker equals 8.
I gather you haven't stopped it, or you have?
I have stopped it, yeah.
Okay, right.
Chisora 5-3 is what the bronze plumber has it. Oh, that's after 8. Okay, yeah, so we've just done the 9th. Oops, scroll down, oh look at that. More comments. Chisora 5-4 says the bronze plumber. Stephen Athena. Sorry, why do I keep staying there? Stephen 4722. I'll just call you Marla. I gave that to Parker. Like the cleanest straight punching. Yeah, pretty much my thoughts too, but it was still another close-ish round. I didn't think Chisora's volume was enough, and I think Joe's starting to block a bit more of those body shots because they're not quite as heavy and they're not quite as fast as they were. But you're still deciding there, Hannibal? Looking through again?
I am leaning towards Joe, but surely no. I was scoring each round as I went during the fight, so I kind of fucked it up and got 10 and 9 back to front.
I think you might have. I think the next one's the closer one, man. So 10-9 Parker, we'll call that one for now, since we've got confirmation in the chat.
Yeah, I've written this time 10-9 for Parker.
Okay. Alright. Haven't played the replays through the middle of the fight yet, so it'll be a few seconds through between rounds. Dereck's still blowing like hell, can hardly talk. Gotta give it to him, he certainly puts everything into every fight he's in, doesn't he?
He does. Well, he's disdain for judges, doesn't he?
He does.
He'll have more now.
Mm-hmm. Joe doesn't look like he's blowing much at all. He looks pretty fresh to me.
Have you unpaused it?
Yep. Seconds out. Round 10. Here we go. Jab from Parker, stab to the body from Chisora. Another jab from Parker, another stab to the body from Chisora. Jab from Parker. Left hook to the body from Chisora. Stab from Parker. Jab from Parker. They get tied up. Jab to the body from Chisora as he gets jabbed over the top. Triple jab from Parker. They're not heavy, but they landed. 1, 2, 3 from Parker. Gets caught with the left hook after the fact. Stab to the body from Chisora. 1, 2 from Parker. 2, 1 from Chisora. They get tied up again. Dereck trying to work inside a bit, but Joe's pushing him back to the ropes. Dereck breaks him up. Jab from Parker. Chisora tries to jab to the body, but got caught with the second jab from Parker. Good jab from Chisora there. Southpaw stance. And Joe comes in, smothers, turns him, pushes him back to on the ropes again. Jab from Parker, jab to the body from Chisora, but it was parried. Oh, right uppercut lands from Joe, out of the blue. He steps around, gets out of dodge, throws a jab, but it lands on the gloves. Second jab lands there, but Chisora tries to stab to the body at the same time. Parker tries a 1-2 and the right sails over Chisora's head. Bit of a right hook in the clinch there from Chisora landed. Jab from Parker, short though. 1-2 lands from Parker. Tries to hook on the end of it, but it was short. Light jab from Parker. Couple of shots there, 1-2s on the gloves from Chisora. Couple of good shots there from Chisora landed. Tries the 1-2 to Chisora, but the jab missed. I think the right actually caught Parker a little bit. He threw a shot of his own. 1-2 from Parker lands. Jab from Parker lands as Chisora comes in. Get out of that corner, Joe. Jesus. They get tied up again. Chisora trying to work inside, but Parker's got hold of him well this time. Jab from Parker. Double jab from Chisora as he's coming in. 1-2 from Joe landed. Right hand was good. Jab from Parker. Gee, that's a fucking close round. Excuse my language.
I think Chisora actually hurt Joe a bit 20 seconds out from the end of the round there with a left hook when they were in the clinch. Unless Joe was just stumbling or got his feet tied up on Chisora or something.
Okay, I've gone back just a little bit. A little bit more, I think.
Was almost reminiscent of the left hook that Dylan White landed that dropped Joe.
Okay.
As they were about to clinch, like Joe was about to lean in for a hug and got caught.
And then he pushes Chisora out of the corner. Oh, is it this one coming? Here it is. Yeah, okay, I saw it. Did catch him. Left hook as Joe was stepping around to his right, to his left. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, I think that's a. Yeah, I think that might be a Chisora round myself. It's pretty close though. There's a couple of good right hands in there.
Very close.
Have a look at
Joe
the
outlanded, but it's once again the more meaningful punches.
Yeah, well, the wording for scoring criteria is clean, effective punching. It's not just landed punches. Clean, effective punching is the term. So, I'm going to go to the chat for this one because that was a close round. Hannibal's got it. I'm still deciding. 10 equals Chisora. More landed. Parker taking a round off. And missing. Chisora 6-4. Yeah.
That was another round that was there for Joe. Why isn't he throwing? He'll throw 1-2, he'll walk backwards, walk to the side, circle. Then
Yeah.
just saw it.
That was hard to score because they both had times of dominance in the round. It's an EBB. What? An ebb and flow. Okay. Ebb and flow round, yeah. Chisora is being sneaky. He's trying to turn it in the last 30 seconds. Yeah, well, see, that's it. Like, the method that you sometimes use, Hannibal, with you splitting the round into 3 minutes. I think if you did that with this round, Parker would win it. Because I think he was winning the round, and Chisora tried to step on it in the last minute to try and pinch it. So,
yeah.
It is a very tough round to score, but it seems like myself and Steven are indecisive on that round, but a couple of people, including yourself, are saying Chisora, so we'll give it to Chisora.
It is close.
It is a close round.
It's what do you favour personally?
Yeah, exactly.
And that's kind of how the judges are seeing it as well.
Yep.
That forward aggression is a
So that one's a Chisora round, and we shall get back into it. I haven't played the replays yet between the rounds, so just sitting down. Interesting.
Let me know when seconds out.
Sweet as. Oh yeah, that was a good combo from Parker there. 1, 2, 3. He got caught with the left hook as he was pulling out. He should be getting that right hand up when he's throwing his left hook at the end, but he doesn't. He leaves it down. Seconds out. Round 11. Ding, ding, ding. From memory, I thought this was a clear Parker round, this one. Tries a double jab to the body to Chisora, up and down, but Joe was out of town. Joe throws a 1-2. Dereck throws a jab, but it's blocked. Jab from Parker. Jab from Chisora. Chisora ducks under. Lands 2 body shots before Joe ties him up. He's trying to work inside, but the ref's saying stop. Broken up. Up, down from Joe with the jab. 1 left hook in retaliation. Oh, good right hand from Joe there on a 1-2. Jab from Parker. He steps around. Jab, right uppercut. And there he is. Chisora's hurt. Parker comes in, throws 1 punch and then leans on him. You dickhead. Give yourself space and freaking punch, man. Stab to the body from Chisora.
He falls in behind his punches.
Yep. Bad balance. That was supposed to be something they're working on. There was a couple of jabs from Chisora landed to the body there. Parker taking a walk. Chisora not coming forward. 1-2 landed. He tried the hook at the end but misses from Parker. Chisora's walking in with a pouring jab. Throws a left hand to the body from the southpaw stance and they get tied up again. Jab from Chisora. Tries double but the second's blocked. Parker's out of there. Parker's trying to jab and misses both. 1-2 from Parker lands nice. Jab from both boys. Simultaneous. Double jab, right hand, left hook from Parker. Not heavy, but they landed. Jab from Chisora. Right hand lead from Parker. Chisora stabs to the body. Parker lead right hand. Tries that left uppercut in there again. And they get tied up. Just pushing Dereck right across the ring, all the way back to the corner. Double jab, right hand from Parker. 1-2 from Parker, then a left uppercut and a right hand again. It's landing well here. Oh, good left uppercut there out of the blue from Parker. Right hand from Chisora. Left uppercut from Parker. They get tied up. Parker takes a walk. Jab from Chisora hits the gloves, and that's the end of the round. That's an easy Parker round for me. Thoughts?
Thoughts is every time Parker holds in training, Andy Lee needs to make him do 100 fucking press ups.
No. Make him 100 jabs on the heavy bag every time he does that, because he needs to be able to keep jabbing.
Fucking tie his feet together so he can't walk as much.
Yeah. I did hear a story years ago.
Parker's round.
Yeah. I did hear a story years ago about when Parker first started training with Kevin Barry, and we all remember the days when Parker's there to be hit, we all used to say, and his defense has improved. But one of the methods Kevin Barry apparently used to get him to move his head was take all of the shoes out of Joseph Parker's cupboard at Kevin Barry's house, because Joe likes shoes, and throw them at his head when he's in the ring. Move your head! Alright, so I'll quickly shoot over the chat and have a quick look, but I think everyone will probably be saying Parker round for that one. It's pretty clear, that one, I thought.
Yeah, at this point, apart from 4 and 5, which you have to watch again because connection was bad.
Yep.
I've pretty much got things the same, apart from I've switched round 9 and 10 around.
Okay. 11 Parker. Chisora found it. Yeah, okay. Took the round off. Parker round from Stephen. Parker should have worked the body more. It would have really made Chisora hurt, but he still won the round. Yeah, well, I would have liked to have seen Parker do a lot more body work in the second half of the fight to try and increase that fatigue from Dereck Chisora, but we got what we got, man. So that's definitely Parker round, and let the replays play through, and I'll let you know when it seconds out for the 12th and final round. And we all know this is a tough one to score too, because they both had their moments in the final round, but most gave it to Chisora. We shall see. funny, see Joe in the replay there threw a good 2-1, and then he pushed Chisora away like he needs more space. But yet when he gets Chisora against the ropes, he lunges in and cuddles him.
Yeah.
Stupid. Alright, round 12 underway. Sorry, I forgot seconds out. Touching gloves.
You're a few seconds ahead, but all good.
1-2 from Chisora, a couple of jabs from Parker, jab to the body from Chisora, another jab from Parker. Jab, jab. A good flurry from Chisora, one decent punch landed in there. Then Parker's back to double, triple jab, then he cops a right hand over the top from Chisora. Stab to the body. Tries to stab to the body, then a jab up top in the right hand, but the second two were blocked from Chisora. Stab to the body from Chisora lands. Tries another jab to the chest, but he missed that one. Parker landed a jab in return. Another jab from Parker. Another jab from Parker. Misses the right hand over the top. Chisora tries to come in with a jab right hand, but Parker's out of dodge. Jab from Parker as Chisora comes in and they get tied up. Joe walks him all the way across the ring again. Ref's trying to break him up and Dereck's hanging on. Prostrate. Jab from Parker. Left uppercut lands from Parker as they get tied up. Ref breaks him up. 1-2 from Parker, but Chisora lands at the same time. A couple of good punches from Chisora lands, a right hook over the top. Pushes Parker back on the ropes, but Parker turns it. Ref breaks him up. Parker tries a big lead right hand, but he lands a couple of hooks in a flurry. Leads with a left uppercut. Another left uppercut hits, and Chisora's hurt. Parker stands there and looks at him. You clown. Chisora comes back with a couple of hooks to the body. Ooh, good right hand from Parker lands there. Jab from Chisora, jab from Parker. A couple of good hooks from Chisora land to the body. Lead right hand from Parker and they get tied up again. No one's really working inside, they're just wrestling. And they split up. Jab from Parker misses. Right hand lands from Parker. Two short hooks on the inside from Chisora land to Parker's body and they get tied up again. And another two hooks from Chisora. Parker comes back with a left uppercut and right uppercut inside. Right hook from Parker. Chisora's bobbing and weaving, not doing a lot. Man, that's a Parker round for me. Everyone says that's a Chisora round, but that's a Parker round for me. There were spots where they were about even. There was a few body shots in there, but that flurry where Joe caught Chisora and knocked him back to the ropes, that's the defining point in the round for me. That's a Parker round for me. What do you think?
Yeah. They both had their moments.
They did.
They definitely both had their moments, man.
It's a close round still again. This is...
Yeah. Sorry, Kara.
Yeah, I can see why there's so much controversy about the scoring, because there's so many rounds in there that could have gone either way, and that makes a great fight. But, yeah, your assessment of that round, man, and take a pick.
I was out of the sync with you a little bit, so kind of makes it a little bit tricky. You're commenting on things
You hadn't seen yet.
Oh yeah, it's like does a little bit of a number on the brain. But yeah, just watching some of the replays now. It's very close. It's like, is the ring generalship side of it.
Yep.
Chisora's in action for 2/3 of that round.
Well, yeah, there's.
Who would you rather be? It's almost who would you rather be?
Oh, wow. Yeah. I haven't put down a score for that yet, but I'll add the rest up. 1, 2.
Like I believe Park added on the CompuBox numbers, but numbers aren't everything. If they're just pit-a-pat jabs or
No pressure.
I'm gonna
It's all on you.
I'm gonna mull that, and I'm gonna whip straight back to the 4th and have a quick rewatch of that.
Okay, mate.
Wow, I've done that well. Right at the beginning of the 4th.
So yeah, I called that a park around, but I just need the number to add up the scores. You can decide from after that. So 59. 59 for Parker for the second 6.
Like, to give people an idea of how I generally have been scoring things is I break the round down into 3 segments, so each round has a 3 1-minute segments, and I often first minute, second minute, third minute, and who wins each individual minute, and putting them up, so 2-1 or 3 zip or so on and so on. Now obviously that's not the end all and said all if someone has a very dominant minute or puts someone down or hurts them badly sort of thing, but it's more like a guiding sort of thing instead of trying to count every single punch in your head. Thinking Parker's landed several straights, rah rah rah. Yeah, it's shit. I know that last round was tight.
And you know what? The last round, according to our scorecard, decides the fight. 57 and 59. Yep. So, with me giving Parker the last round, and don't get me wrong, it's close. I've got it 115, 114 Parker. By the looks of it. That doesn't make sense, does it? No, it does make sense. No, it doesn't. What have I done wrong here? 56 of Parker, the first 6. 1, 4, sorry, 5 and 6 according to us, but they were close. 1, 2. No, we've got Parker winning 3 of the first 6 rounds. Round 4, 5 and 6. 30. 2 rounds. 48.
I've rewritten the 12th as a Parker round, and I'm just rewatching those earlier 2 rounds now.
Okay, yep. Yeah, 56 is right for the first 6. 1, 2, 50, 59, 56 and 59.
That check hook was there for Parker all night. He just needed to fucking put some weight on it and commit to it.
He could have led with some left and right uppercuts too, the way Chisora was dipping his head down, coming in, not throwing a punch first.
Oh yeah, definitely more uppercuts. The way Chisora was going to the body, he was there for it. As with Joe, more of everything.
Yeah.
It's definitely something can't be said for Chisora. He leaves it all out there. He throws it.
Chisora. 7, 8, 9 was Parker. 10. Oh, I've messed up my scorecard and put the wrong scores in the wrong columns. That's not gonna fuck's sake. We gave Chisora the 10th, didn't we? That's the only round we gave him in the last 6. Oh, no, okay. Ah, here we go. 6, 7. 6 and 7 we gave Chisora. Is that right? No. Yeah, I've messed up my card. Yeah, the only round in the last 6 we gave was the 10th. So 5 9s are 45 plus the 10 is 55. Yeah, 115, 114 for Parker is how we scored it. Well, my fault, scorecard said.
I've got 1 round left to go.
Yeah.
About to go into the 5th.
What do you think of the 4th?
I'll keep you in suspense.
Okay. But either way, it's a very close fight. In all honesty, you could score the fight around either way. Yep. Man, see, a robbery, people that are screaming robbery, you're dreaming. You're dreaming. There's so many close rounds in there. Man, what have we got here for close rounds? We've got 12, we've got 10, we've got round 4, round 5, round 6. So that's 5 rounds that were razor close. If you give all of them rounds to one of the fighters, you've got a huge wide scorecard and a fight that was extremely competitive all the way through. This is why we need a rematch. But I have a slight feeling that if they have a rematch, Dereck's not going to do so well. Look at every fighter he's fought twice, and look what happened. Look what's happened to him the second time he's fought that fighter. He's either getting knocked out or he's quit because he's getting the shit beaten out of him. But still, it's a great fight, and I'd still like to see it. Screw trying to chase world championships at the moment. Everything's tied up until those belts fracture. Joe's not going to get a shot. Dereck's definitely not going to get a shot. So let's get the rematch.
Dereck deserves the rematch.
I agree. I just watched the 4th round again, and that was a tough round. And Parker dominated the first 1 minute 30.
But it will be it'll be more interesting to see how Joe progresses. Same opponent. See what another 6, 8, 12 weeks with Andy Lee does.
Yeah.
If he can actually make some subtle changes.
Yep. So, yeah, fairly much a consensus. Besides that 12th round, my rescore is 115, 114 Parker. But rematch will sort it, man. Rematch. Let's get it. Must be nearly done that 5th.
40 seconds.
Really close with both guys. Even everything it comes down to what style do you like? That's right. 2 right. But yeah, robbery, I don't think so, man. No way. It's just a good close fight that was hard to score. Parker v David Price. Next now. David Price doesn't need to get knocked out again. David Price can't, you know, I don't think he's slow as hell. I mean, he had trouble dealing with Dereck Chisora. Imagine how he's going to deal with the speed of Parker. And Parker will probably be switching styles for that. He'd probably be a come forward fighter in that fight. But anybody who has the fights 115, 114 Chisora, 116, 113 Chisora, I'm not going to complain in it, but I did see somebody that I know knows a lot about boxing scored at 119, 109 to Chisora, and that's going to be nonsense. No way.
Yeah, that's pretty wide.
Yeah.
Just setting mine up at the moment.
My original score of 117, 110 was, yeah, that would have been a robbery for sure. And I do put my hand up and say, yeah, that score was wrong.
Yeah, I didn't say too much at the time, but I was wondering what fight you were watching.
Yeah.
Guess I was being a lot more critical with Joe.
Well,
It's not impressing me.
some of us who have been watching him for years and been so frustrated with what we see, it's pretty hard not to be hard on him. And you know, then he gets himself involved in some drug trafficking organization, quits New Zealand, runs away before his name suppression is lifted, never to be seen again. You know, there's a lot of Kiwis who don't like Joseph Parker very much anymore at all. Not only because of what he does in the ring, but you know, abandon your country and don't face the music. It's not going to go down well.
No. I do like the interviews Andy Lee's been giving though. He's not pulling any punches. He's been telling Joe right to his face it wasn't good enough. You weren't doing what I was telling you to do.
Yep.
And saying it with without saying it, that he thought Chisora should have got the decision.
Yep. Dereck almost deserved it just on the effort he put in. I mean,
Oh yeah.
you know, blowing that hard after 2 rounds and then still maintaining a level of power and aggression right throughout the fight. Dude's a warrior, for sure. Dude is a warrior. Alright, man, so 4 and 5.
So I ended up basically keeping it the same. I gave them both to Chisora.
Okay.
So my final scores are 114, 113 Chisora.
I must have added mine up wrong. How can I get 115, 114? 113, 114 Chisora. So 4 and 5. According to my scorecard, that would make it 1.
You've got me double checking mine.
It would make it 116, 113 Chisora on my card. That doesn't sound right either. Oh no, that's right. This is a knockdown. But hey, at least I've kind of cleared my name as a a Parker fanboy with 117, 110. I admit that's wrong. That was wrong. It was a close fight, and we need to run it back.
So just to clarify, how do you have it this time around?
115, 114 Parker.
Okay. And
So
that
that's-
basically comes down to the 4th and the 5th.
Yeah, that's 6-4 Parker with a knockdown in it. One. Got Chisora winning the first, the second, the Chisora winning the first, the second, the third, the 6th, and the 12th. First, second, third, 6th, 12th. Yeah, 5-7 Parker with a knockdown. That's right. That's right.
Odell says Parker's jab is often pathetic. Yeah, well, yeah, I'd say it's definitely not everything people make it out to be. When he commits to it properly and puts some proper weight and commitment behind it, it's pretty good. But yeah, I think it falls into that he just switches off and goes into I'm in the ring boxing mode, and the brain's just not fully functioning and just fires it out there sloppily.
Yeah, I think there's also he gets caught between two minds with his jab at times. Do I want to pump out a fast jab or do I want a stiff hard jab? And he goes halfway between, which is, you know, that's no good. You can't try. You either got to try and be fast with it or you got to try and go heavy with it. Because if you're trying to throw heavy jabs fast, they don't come out heavy. You can't step punch through your target if you're trying to recoil your hand to throw another one so quickly.
Yeah.
So, how about just responding to the guy in the chat? Okay. All good. Yeah, so Hannibal's got it. Is it 115,
114, 113 for Chisora.
114, 113 Chisora, and I've got 115, 114 Parker. I don't know quite how we got those, but I messed up my scorecard, so I can't fix it. Anyway, I had it 7-5 Parker with a knockdown to Chisora, so that makes it. That should make it 114, 113 Parker. Really?
I pretty much had it ended up having it 6-6, but that knockdown being the difference.
Yep. Fair enough. Alright, so that's us rescored. Appreciate all of you all dropping in to say hello and give your opinions on the how it was scored. Hopefully we get a rematch and hopefully we get a clearer winner next time round. Screw chase and bouts Joe, you're not going to get a shot for a while, so get this rematch. If you get a second win over Dereck Chisora, that's worth, it's worth something, because everybody knows Chisora comes to fight.
Yep, go for Del Boy, then go for Ruiz, and hopefully White. Get those rematches out of the way, and let the other heavies clear up their stuff, and when it all settles, we'll see where everyone stands.
Indeed. Right, so this is Big Boys Boxing and Hanibal B signing off for today. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hit that bell notification for future uploads and streams. And we'll catch you next time. Any final words there, Hannibal?
Nope. Be safe, everyone.
That's us. So, and that is a wrap for today. Hope you all enjoyed today's session. If you have, be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel so not to miss future content. If you'd like to get more involved with the channel, off air, and with the subscribers, you can head to the main channel page, and up on the right of the channel banner there is this Discord invite link. Once you click on that, it will take you to the Big Boys Boxing Discord server. Over here we have multiple platforms for chat. We have general chat, which is anything boxing. We have live fight links, where I drop links to fights within 24 hours of them screening. We have live fight replays. I drop the occasional replay here so you can come and watch them. We also have Fight Night Chat, which is for people who play Fightnight Champion. I play a bit of it. You can come and talk strategies, tips, whatever here. But the main thing here is this live panel voice channel. If you ever want to get involved on the live panel on YouTube, this is where it runs from. You come here, simply click on it, and you are in the live chat. And see the green rings come up when I speak. That means your mic is active. Down the bottom here, if you want to mute at any time, you can do so, like that. And if you want to get out at all, there's this hang up button right here. And that's all there is to it. So like I say, I'm Jono from Big Boys Boxing. I will catch you next time. Peace.